For majority of us that are struggling and you're asking, "Well, how can I see a possible entry point?" So you are asking question, where can I see this entry point? How can I know that this is the right time for me to place trade? Is it going to happen this way, is it going to happen this way? So the question you are asking is a very nice one. Like, each time you are seeing those things, like, you want to find out, when is this market closing? When this market closing, what am I expecting in such a case? So I want you to understand this, that anytime you see market moving in this direction, you should not be in a hurry to make conclusions, because one of the things you should focus your eyes on is this. Let's start from here. One of the things you should do is you start marking those things like this. Mark all the key areas of the market. Mark it. It's very, very important. Mark those key areas. Mark them. So you have to mark them. So right here now, this is the key areas of the market. Now, if you are to check, if you are struggling on how to enter trade, to find out where actually this market is going to go, now the first thing you should do is for you to set your eyes to see if these things will cross all those things again, like this thing you are seeing now, if it will go down and cross over to this place. That is to say that there is going to be a continuation. But if this thing moves in a different directions and later come up with a bullish candle, you know that this is red, which is bearish, and this is bullish, which means there is no bullish momentum in this place, but there is a presence of bullish because it has stopped one here, stopped the second one, stopped this third one, and even this fourth one that is making a move. So what are we looking forward to get in this place? We are looking forward now to find an opportunity to see actually where this thing is going to. Now, how do we find out? So let's see what this thing is going to do. Can you see what is happening now? Now this one now try to break out from here. This very one tried to break out from here, yet it did not. So which means that if you are to draw this thing a little bit backward like this, let me change this thing so that it can be visible. So if you are to draw this thing backward like this, so if you are to draw this thing backward, you will discover that this here and here, this is one of the reasons most people failed on forex trading, because they thought that since it has crossed this place, that the next thing they should do is to place their sell position because it has broken out from here. No, you don't need to do that, and you must not do that. One of the best way to handle this is that once you mark your destiny, then for you to place your trade and expect a selling position is that you must allow this thing to return to this place. Let me show you. You must allow this thing to return to this place again. Then if it returns and show like three positions, like here now, closing here with bearish with two bullish inside, then return back again and start crossing. Or even if it come back here and show bullish, then the next one comes up as bearish, please enter sell. That is what you should be. As long as you have this thing, don't be in a hurry. Allow the next candle to come up. This is where major problem of forex traders is. They are playing with this area of resistance zone, you know, this area of support zone. So once they see this particular thing and they see this one breaking out from this long consolidation, they will think that it's a good position for them to place trade, and from there they will not start cashing out. No, you are making mistake. This is where this market is predicting to go. But before we do that, we must be sure that this thing I am seeing, because most time after crossing those zone, it must test the momentum to see how strong this thing is. So if the thing is not that strong, it's not going to give you what you want. So let's see. Can you see what is happening? Did you see it now? So from this very angle now, instead of this candle, look at what I'm saying. Look at what I'm saying. You know, most times when we talk about those things, people think that we don't know. Look at this, is the last one that break out from here, and from this very place now, the market did not continue using that bearish movement. and from there it changed. And this is one of the major reasons most traders lose their trade. This is why they cry every single now and then. This is why they can't make money on forex. So this is why no matter how hard they try, they can't make money on forex trading. What is the reason? The reason is because they thought that since this thing have broken from here, that the next move is bearish using this very one. And I'm here to correct that impression. That is not true. It's not true. It's not true. It's not true. This thing would test the momentum. So the strength of sellers was able to cross here, but that doesn't mean that it's going to continue. So one of the best way for you to start making money is for you to look forward to see a resistance zone. What? I said a resistance zone. What is that place? Here is the resistance zone. Now, if this thing resisted at this place, then the second place you should be looking forward is where is the support zone. So now here is the support zone, and this market you are seeing is breaking out of this place. But when it breaks out, don't be in a hurry to place trade at once, because it may break out and it may not continue, and that is called fake out. So it may fake out and you think that this market is going to your direction. Then just imagine anyone that plays trade because he or she have seen this very candle moving up to this direction and ought to no avail, only for you to see this moving down to this very direction, and from there the market starts going to this point. So what is the next plan to this very market? What are we looking forward now? We have to mark our resistance zone. So as this market approaches this resistance zone, because it had once touched this support zone, so what are we targeting now? What are we targeting now? What are we looking forward to get in this very market? All right, so let's see the next move of this very market. Let's see. Can you see now this market you are seeing here that once started in this place? Here is this is I want you to understand this. I want you to see why most people fail in forex trading. From here the market moved down to this point, and everyone would think it's going to move on a bearish move. So majorly most traders will place trade here, and once they place trade here, they will think that it is going to be a sell market, and only for them to discover that from there the market moved on to this place. And now with this we have found our momentum candle. But whoever that knows how to place trade should know that from there now we'll have similar thing like this. Once you have similar thing like this, and you have this very market here, then the next candle is indicating an upward move. Do you see that? So can you see? So whoever that place trade from here now is already on a direction to make money. Do you see what we lose? So where is your entry point? You must learn to place trade at the right place. Once you have seen that this thing here did not work as planned, once you have seen that this thing here did not work as planned, so what is the next thing for you to do? You should now learn to place trade at the right place. You should now learn to place trade at the right place. It's very, very important. Look at this. Look at this. You should now learn to place trade at the right place. So when you have something like this, you cannot be losing your trade easily, because you are setting this one now stopped at a 0.40, and this one we are targeting at 2.40, and this is the direction of the market. You see it? So every time you plan yourself very well, you cannot lose out in the market. You cannot be losing market anyhow as if you don't have plans. You cannot. So once you have seen this thing that it did not come to that direction, please, I want you to understand this and understand it perfectly. Please, once this thing moved in this direction and this one stopped here, then the next one come up from that angle, and it happens to be a bullish market instead of bearish, then allow it to close. If the next one comes up as a bullish, please do well to place your trade. do well to place your trade, because it's going to give you exactly what you want. Just do well to place your trade from here, and it's going to give you all this drama you are seeing is a sign, because there is a loss in momentum. Because with this, you can easily detect a direction, a reversal point at this very point. It's very simple, and anyone can do it. All right, let's look at this second thing. Majority of forex traders most times will also think that each time you have this market from this very long direction from here, that everything you need is going to work in that very place. No, the answer is no. Now, I want you to understand this, that each time you are watching your trade move in a direction, then the next thing that should come in your mind is, where would this thing stop? Because the trending market cannot move all through the day in a particular direction. It may work that way, but most times it will not work. Look at this, is a move of the market, but there must be a time it will be closing at a particular time. This is one thing I want you to know. So now this is the last place that the market supported the market to move up, and here is the place the market resisted it. So as this market is resisting everything now, and then, there is one thing I want you to understand about this. You should now look forward to see, where is this market closing? This is one thing I want you to know. Where is this thing closing? Where is it going to close? So what it means is that instead of you to be placing your trade looking forward only to enter a trade that you did not watch when it break out from this very angle, maybe to take advantage of this, but rather you saw it, and you now discover that this is where the market is now. Please don't fall victim of that. Now let me show you how you to identify a reversal point in this very market. Now let's go. From this very angle, one of the things you should set your eyes to see is, now that this very market is in this form. Let me show you. Now that this market is in this very form, let me see, something like this. Please let me change the color. So look at the last candle that we have here. I want to show you how to identify maybe possibly a reversal point. So this is the nature of the candle we have below there. I think something like this. So this is the nature of the candle. Now there is something you need to understand about this. Here you are seeing is a weak candle, and from this place is the body. Now when we talk about a kind of what actually happened in this very market, now what we should be looking forward to see is the next move of the candle. So with this both step now, like I said earlier, what do? Our attention should be on how to find a market that looks like this, and that is exactly what we have gotten. Any bullish appearance in that very market now will give us an opportunity to expect this market to move to this direction. That is one thing I want you to know. It can happen different times, it can move, but in as much as it will not cross more, I mean, in as much as it's not going to do a continuation of this trend from this angle. If there is appearance of bullish in this place, then the next thing you should do is to allow it to confirm it by giving you a momentum candle. And once you do that, we are looking forward. Our attention is how to find the market that will be reversing. So what should I do as a trader each time I have this opportunity to find a market in this condition? Please, once you have seen that the market moved from a direction and you did not follow it, then what you do is to analyze your trade to follow the market in the direction. So your attention should be on where the selling is closing. So either the selling will be a continuation, or the market will be closing, the sellers will be closing. So you'll be looking forward to place your trade on a buy. Don't force the market to work on your psychological belief, or to force your market to understand that you seriously need money at this very moment. It's market to work and your belief is very, very wrong. When I mean it's very, very wrong, I mean it's wrong. So our attention now should be, how do we find this closing market and when to place trade to go to our direction. So our attention should be on placing trade to sell, or not to sell, but to buy in this place. So let's see the direction of this very market at this very moment. Can you see it? So once you have set your eyes to see this, please, I want you to understand the powers we have when we do the analysis in the market. Please, I want you to subscribe to our channel immediately. Please, if you have not done that, please subscribe to our channel, because we are sending educative stuff. You can never remain the same when you follow GTFX in this very platform. You can never remain the same. And if you know that you are not good in what you are saying, you don't understand it, you join Boom and Crash, you join Forex New, or you have been in the Forex for a long time, a very serious time. I mean, you have spent more time on Forex trading, you have deposited, you have been losing, you cannot boast of any income. Look for mentorship. And if you are looking for mentorship and you want to look for somebody you can rely on, please contact GTFX. Our terms are very simple. We don't frustrate people, because we know too well that majority of persons have lost so much money in Forex trading. So we'll try to consider some people. And for some of you that are asking me what is the duration, I don't really chase people out, because I know their time, I know what they pass through. So most times I'm not good at giving someone 1 week or 1 month, because I know that some people are working. I know that some people have something they are doing, so they mean within the 1 week or 1 month of the interval, they may not grab something. I give them space. So once you contact me and we'll reach out the agreement, I will send you a mentorship form. Once you fill a mentorship form, you'll be enrolled into our mentorship program. Believe me, it is one of the best steps you can take ever in this Forex world. Most people who are there are not regretting it. In our Telegram group, some of the signals you see that people are posting there are from my students. Some of them are trading more like me. I'm telling you, some of them now have more time, because we are engaged into so many things. So if you see what I'm doing here, and if you see how we are doing analysis, think of what will happen when you are the one that is doing this. You cannot be losing carelessly. Imagine when you try this on your demo for like 5 to 10 times and you come back to do it on your real account. Think of this, you'll be making money. Now look at this. Can you see it? Can you see what is happening? Can you see it? Can you see? Everything works as planned. Imagine a market from this very angle, from this very place, but you just cited a reversal and you took advantage of it. Why most traders will place trade to go to this direction, which is the reason they are losing trade. So what are you waiting for? Try this thing on your demo, practice it carefully, and you will definitely make money on this. But if you are confused about this and you know nothing about those things, you really want to make money on Forex trading, you want GDFS to help you, remember, if you are into any free mentorship scheme or something of that nature, stop it. Nothing is free in life. Whatever that is free cannot be of value. I'm telling you, no free something. You must pay the price. So if you're looking for one that will teach you, it's not free. No, I can't charge you. No, it's not free. But we will not kill you with price. We'll try to consider the system we are in. My name is GDFX. Just contact me immediately if you are in need of mentorship. Don't be shy. Don't think I've been here for 50 years now. I've been here for 30 years. Sell the pride. Most people have tried it and it's working for them. I've met people who have stayed in Forex for 7 years without any profit, but just a matter of 1 week, 1 month, discussing with GDFX and practicing with GDFX, you see them bouncing back into what they called Forex profiting. So my name is GDFX. I want to see you. Comment in this session and chat me privately. If it is not GDFS you contacted on WhatsApp, don't pay money. I'm not into any investment program. I don't do those stuff. Please, my attention is to help you become a profitable trader. GDFS, I care for you. Thank you so much.